When I was 16 years old, I was fascinated by this little toy, the yo-yo, and I won the Canadian Championship. And believe me or not, that was in 1936, or 35, 36, and I was fascinated with that toy, and nobody could beat me. I just kept working on it. Anyway, the year later, my dad gets a letter, would I allow the Canadian yo-yo champion to go to England? And my dad said, what? He says, yes, we would like Jack to go to England and demonstrate the yo-yo overseas. So I didn't know what to expect. My dad says, Jack, he says, I think you'll learn more by going on that thing than you would at any school, because I was going to school at the time. So sure enough, they shipped me over to England. That was the first time I got seasick. I think I remember getting aboard the ship there in Halifax, and next morning I got up and my stomach felt kind of funny. I'd never been to sea or anything like that before, and so it just kept getting worse and worse. And I remember this one, we had to all appear on deck to get life-saving instructions or something. And this woman says, well, here's a pill, take this, it might help. Well, the pill was something like the carrots I had in my it came up right away. Anyways, I was greeted in Liverpool with cameras and flashes and stuff as though a big celebrity had arrived. And even in the London Times, they had Jack Tierney's trick for the day, a little ad of the yo-yo. And I was over there for 6 months. And this, believe it or not, I went to Windsor Castle and played before our present queen, who was Queen Elizabeth, or Princess Elizabeth at the time. Princess Margaret and Princess Elizabeth were there. And I spent the rest of the thing going from theater to shows. It was a great experience for me. And too bad you won't see me operate on the show there, because I brought a couple of yo-yos with me, at least one to show you some, but I am nowhere near what I was back then. The only time they ever come out is when the great-grandchildren or something come up and Grandpa shows how the yo-yo works. So I'll show you a few of the tricks that we used to do.
I wonder so everybody can see you. I wonder if you stood up.
Yeah, on the stage?
Yeah, would you mind doing that?
No, I don't.
Everybody can see you.
Yeah.
That's good.
Well, I've made a lot of advances in yo-yos, right from the ones like I took when I went to England, and now they got them with ball bearings and everything else. So I'll show you some of the tricks with the old yo-yo that you can't do with the new type. But if I make a few mistakes, you'll realize that I haven't been using them very much. Yeah, that's the, and then you get the, now believe it or not, on the show I get 2 of them going like that.
Whoa.
And then,
Was that walking the dog, sir?
yeah, I'll show you the other one is better for walking the dog than these other tricks. These here, they come a long way with by putting ball bearings in them. Yeah, so you want it. Come on, get up here. Yeah. Then there used to be Rock the Baby to Sleep. You remember that one?
Yeah.
Rock the baby. And then we have the man on the flying trapeze. And I used to tell the kids I'm going to do one that I've never done before, so I'll do it again. And I don't know. Can't think of some of the other tricks, but a lot of like eating spaghetti. Shoot the gun. But that's about basically what I used to do, but it was with two hands and